Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again with my business partner for our daily go live that we skipped for a couple days. But anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I came from working long hours. I was burned out, but we are going to dig deeper for this topic today. So, because today we will be talking about the wake up call that pushed me to my purpose. So I'm not gonna give highlight about myself because as what I mentioned, we will dig deeper into this topic. For those of you who don't know me, I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, and living here in Maine, USA. So my name is Rosalind Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor. Now I'm gonna give a chance to my business partner to introduce herself. Then we can dive into our topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good afternoon. Ay, good morning.
Hello, hi sis. Good morning, and hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Yes, we're back again in our daily go live, and our topic today is about the wake up call that push us to our purpose. So, to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor based here in Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Misamis Occidental, Philippines. So I've been here. I've been working in a corporate job for almost more than 17 years. So yes, I'm still stuck in our my paycheck to paycheck full time job. So here, we're gonna share our journey here and our story why we start this business.
That's right. Oh, did you just mention your name already? You
Yeah,
forget.
I did. In
Oh,
this clip,
guys,
sis.
we need to wake up. So anyway, so today our topic is about the wake up call that push us to our purpose. So of course, like back then, I would say 2 years ago, I was burnout from working long hours. It was my choice because I feel obligated to do it. I shoulder a lot of responsibilities in my life, and then that's why I pretty much like work as much as possible, as much as I can. And then being and also missing time for family. I don't have time for myself, and of course I don't have time for whoever, like my loved ones to spend with. And then still having the financial pressure as a breadwinner, like for example, I was working 72 hours a week as a healthcare worker. I was volunteer firefighter, and then doing a business coach in between. So I look like pretty strong, like but really deep inside I was drowning, and it wasn't easy um situations to go through. And that's why when I hit that moment in my life, the lowest point in my life, that's why I look up and find a way that I could do something to change that situations. So now Sister Teresa will be sharing us about how that moment shifted us, because Sister Teresa and I will pretty much like similar stories, but mine is more a little bit heavier that I shoulder than Sister Teresa. But all right, go
Yes.
ahead, Sister Teresa.
So what was the realization with me before I started this business? Because the time was I was really tired, working long hours. Yeah, pretty much really that we don't have time for ourselves, and also your loved ones. That night, like I was something like I was looking for something that I can just, work at home and not sacrificing my time. Because just look at this way, you're sacrificing your time for a paycheck. What's the use of the paycheck? And then when you come home exhausted, burnout, and you don't even have time to spend your with yourself and your loved ones. That really like that time I realized, is this gonna be life after we before like until we retired? Like imagine how many years I have to work. So that's the way I was not really looking for like a business, I'm just looking for something that you can really work on your time, on your own terms, while spending your time with your family and also supporting also financially. So of course, if you ask me, do I have a doubts or am I scared? Of course, because every time we do something new or try something new, we always have that feeling, because especially me, when we're talking about online business, social media, I'm not really a tech savvy. I'm an introvert person. I'm very shy. Just watching people go live, I'm really shaking and nervous. So, but it's normal how we feel. The doubts is in there, but we have to think about, is this gonna help us change or help me change my situation, especially working long hours. Imagine I don't wanna uh, take more time, taking overtime. Really, I'm really tired for 17 years working in a corporate job. I mean, I have to take overtime because I need extra money just for emergency. I know how it feels being broke, and I don't want to go back on that situation. But having paycheck to paycheck, on I know it's good money, but you still sacrificing your time, and you don't have time for yourself. So, like what we do here, it's pretty much that we have our own time to to run this business, if even if you're not the tech savvy. So just think about this, uh, if you don't do anything, if you're not gonna change what you wanna try, like if you just keep complaining and nothing changes and you're not doing anything, so it's gonna just the same like you, like if that's what you wanted, that not like just complaining. You have to have that decision to change your lifestyle or what you're struggling right now.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. And then, yeah, as what you mentioned, it's not easy. We have doubts and we have those, we want to change something, but we don't know where to start because we're not like computer expert, not social media expert, like especially when we're so shy and we are comfortable in our comfort zone, but we were hungry for change. But it's just a matter of making that decisions, as what you mentioned, that if you don't do something, you'll be in the same situations, we are really here like planting seeds, on top of, because of course right now we're still working in our corporate job, but we are like planting seeds, and in time it will grow, and then we will be able to live our life. Because like right now, it may be if we don't really think much, but in time, when the harvesting comes, and then we will realize, how the really amazing to the decisions that we made back then. And then because for our audience, really always remember, guys, nothing changes if you don't make the decisions and take actions. You have to take actions if you want to change something. Because I know we are maybe sharing our stories here, but there is also same people that go through same or worse stories than ours, right?
Yes.
So you, if you want to change that, you have to find way. And then to be able to achieve and start something, you have to take a rest, because we did, back then we did, and we're so grateful. And now we are so happy and helping people to change their life as well, and guide them and how to run their own business successfully. So like the starting point really is, as what we mentioned, that we are not tech savvy, we are not computer expert or social media expert, or we were comfortable. So we didn't have it all figured out when we first started, but what we had was hungry for change, um, coachable, willingness to learn, and the moment that we decide that we had enough in our situations and it's time to look for solutions. So for our audience, really, if you are wondering, because I do have a lot of inquiries, Sis Teresa, that mentioned about, I'm not good in computer, am I able to do this? Am I qualified to join the business? I'm very, very shy, do you think I can do this? And then like, I'm not really active in social media. I don't have followers. I don't have friends and Facebook. Um, my qualified. Always remember, guys, we start from zero followers, or following. And then we were very shy too because we were comfortable in our daily grind. But of course, we were not happy with that situations. So that willingness to learn, hungry for change, and make that decisions to get out of your comfort zone is enough for you to start something. Because here you have mentor, you have coach, and you have the whole community that supports you. And when it comes to technology, we do have video-based step-by-step training that you could just pause and play and follow along the way. And then because always remember, guys, um in every journey, in every path that we are going through, we don't know what's going on. Like if you're applying job, as was Teresa mentioned, you don't know what's going on. You have to go through training. You have to submit applications if you're qualified in these positions, and then you start the training. It's same as this business. You just have to be willing to do your part. Be willing and be coachable to learn and ask questions along the way, because all of us, we don't know of how it goes when we first started. That is the hardest part, is the first steps in life. So we
Yes.
didn't start how to even know reels. I have no idea how to do reels. I only know how to post pictures. I don't even post captions or put captions because I'm afraid of what other people think, if the grammar is wrong, if people might see my post. There is so many. But that didn't stop us. The willingness to learn, and w- you want to get out of that situations as long as you're coachable. Because really, here I always remind everyone, Sister Teresa, that always remember to ask questions along the way. Don't feel stuck because you're afraid to ask questions. Your success will be delayed because you're stuck in that tab. Always remember to ask questions, because if you can't figure it out, if you don't understand this tab fully, other people know and can help you. Right, Sister Rissa? What was your
Yes.
what
Yeah, I
was
like I like that your idea. You said, like, I like every new journey or opportunities we enter. It's just the same, like, there's no a business, a successful business that they be success when, overnight. You have to work on it. You have to put time and effort. We like everything that to be successful is we have to be our we gotta put ourselves in that situation, in that area to to be successful. Learning is a part of it, training, and also the willingness. I think here is our we have to be willing to learn, adapt, and also, especially in our online business, there's a lot of changes constantly because we're dealing about digital. So it's not gonna be permanent, always gonna be a lot of changing every single day. So that's we have to be you have to adapt the situation also. So yes, like you mentioned, we don't start as a tech savvy, we're always shy. But because of our biggest reason why we started, our biggest why, it's I think it's everybody else here that we join this community, even doctors and nurses and engineers. The reason they started this business, because one thing they want is their time, that want time freedom and more time with their family. So yes, I'm gonna share about the support system that we have. So you cannot really, you don't have to be. I was just want to share this, that you're not gonna be alone in this journey. We have a massive uh, support, especially to our business mentor and a business coach. That'll be your lifetime coaches and mentor that guide you in this journey. All you do is, like you mentioned, you have to ask, reach out, because that's the only way you can be successful. Don't like me back then, it's we're very shy to reach out to our coach because it's sometimes it's especially when we start the business, sometimes we have to do it ourselves to learn. But if you're stuck, we have to reach out because that's the only way we can improve and to be successful in this journey. And also our community, my god, this really oh, you will surprise how much this community shared and tips and ideas, and all these leaders, like this is really amazing community because the people that's been successful in this business, they didn't just they didn't stop sharing their journey here and their tips to for us to be successful as people that just started this business. This doesn't matter how long you've been here in this business, but they share, and how we can improve our business. So that's how you want to giving back to the community. And this is the best part is when you're successful, they didn't forget where they come from. So they share, their journey, and then the community, it really is, we have a lot of support here. So don't think that this you're alone on this journey. And also this is the system, it runs 24/7. So like us, we're still in our full-time job, but this is our full-time job for now is our plan A. This business will be a plan B, but 10 years, 5 years from now, our plan A, our plan B will be our plan A. So this is gonna be like easy for us to run this business because it runs 24/7 in the background. You don't have to be watching this 24 hours. It runs and it generates the results while you're sleeping, while in your family vacation, or while you're still in your full-time job. All you do have is your the connection, the Wi-Fi connection, your laptop, and this business runs for you. So
That's
you know
right. So, everyone, let me ask you some questions here. For our audience who are watching, who's going to be watching this on replay. So, what's your wake up call? And what are you tired of settling for? And then always remember, if nothing changes in the next 6 months, how would that feel? You know, um, Always remember to listen to your heart and think of something, the solutions that you could create, because there is hope for every struggles that we are going through in this journey. All right, Sister Esa.
so for our audience, just let you know, this business didn't just give us income. It gives us purpose, and that's what we have: purpose, time, and the power to choose our lives again. So if you guys really know what if you want to know what we're doing here in this business, we have a free live webinar that happens twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST. There's a live for 90 minutes long. If you don't have time, we have a 20 minutes replay info session that you can watch directly if you register your name and email address, that website in front of you. So you guys just don't wait for a perfect time. Take action and do the first steps.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you, everyone. So, as what you mentioned, if you are looking for something that could change your situation, simply register your name and email to our website and watch the free workshop. See if you think that this opportunity fits into your interest, and then follow the steps. And if you have questions before you proceed to the next steps, simply reach out to us so we can provide all the informations that you need in this opportunity. Thank you, and we will be back again tomorrow for another topic. And God bless you all. Wanted to have an extra income, and also I want to help my family back home. And what I love about this digital business is that we have step by step training. It's global, And also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners.
Hooray! Hi everyone.